Hey everyone, it's Coach Adam. I'm going to make a little video here that's primarily for the defenseman, but I think it'd be helpful for everyone to watch it. And what I want to talk about is when we go back to retrieve the puck in a few different scenarios. Um, and I've talked about some of these themes separately. I don't think I've ever done a video to sort of spell it out, but we'll assume that this is our goalie here. All right, so we're defending this zone. Now, the first thing you always need to do, if you're a defenseman, you need to be aware what side the benches are on in the ice. Okay, and we'll talk about that scenario first. But it should go through your mind before the first period starts, and then before the second period starts, which side of the ice the benches are on. Make sure you're processing that in your head so that if you come back to get the puck in your zone and the other team is changing up, and so you have no pressure, and all their players are going off the ice, that you know what side to go up the ice with the puck. So we're going to assume that the benches are over here, okay? And this is our net. And so if we come back for the puck, and there's nobody chasing us, and we pick up the puck, no matter where you pick, like let's say you pick up the puck here, right? If you see that they're changing, and how are you going to see that they're changing? This is actually, I should have said this first. You have to check your shoulder on the way back, on the way to pick up the puck. Like you should be glancing over your shoulder all the way back here. A look every, 1 or 2 seconds or something like that to see if anything's changed. Your goalie can see this whole ice. They should be yelling, change, quick up. Your partner should be yelling, change, quick up. I'll be yelling, change, quick up. So once you recognize that, as soon as you get to that puck, you turn around, and hopefully we'll have, let's say, our right wing or our center recognize that there's a change, and we'll be able to hit them with a stretch pass, right? So a stretch pass, long pass in transition. Hopefully we can generate some plays off this. So don't automatically come back and think you're going to wheel around the net, okay? Check your shoulder. You see it's a change. You hear your goalie saying it's a change. You get that puck, and you get it as quickly as possible up the ice on the opposite side from the benches. So if the benches are over here, you're going that way. Benches are over there, you're coming this way. And we're going to try to get our forwards to recognize that too, and get up the ice on the opposite side for a nice stretch pass. So that's one scenario, okay? You've got no pressure because there's a change, right? The other scenario, you're coming back to get the puck. And actually, let me start back a step. The reason I want to have this drill is we're reflexively carrying the puck behind the net, okay, and out the other side, regardless of which way we come. And because you want to pick up speed behind the net, you crossover, lots of ice back here. I don't blame you, right? It's fun to whip around the net with the puck. The problem is everyone on the ice, including the other forecheckers, knows that that's what you're going to do. So they're all flowing in that direction. So you're coming into this side of the ice with a head of speed, and you're running into 5 people on the other team, okay? So we're going to try to just be a little smarter about how to approach this, okay? So one scenario, like we mentioned, is the change. The other scenario, you come back, it's not a change, but you have time, right? They're further back here, right? Usually, this is where we want to set up behind the net, right? Because what we're going to try to do, right? What we're going to try to do, we want to be able to beat 1 or 2 of their forecheckers with our first pass. That's our goal, right? So if they're still high, chances are you're not going to be able to beat them with your first pass, right? So you stop behind the net. Once you get behind the net, you got to look for a few things. You got to find your forecheckers, right? You've got to look to see where your outlets are. Hopefully your wings are doing their jobs B.O.B., right? But the center, right? Maybe the center sees that you have time. Maybe the center sees that everyone's focusing on you. Maybe they find some space out here, right? And we can get along. This has got to be a cannon of a pass. But these are the sort of things that we can start to do when we're controlling the puck behind the net and we have our heads up. You know, we can step out and hit that long pass every now and then. Okay? But you got to find it, right? So you come back here, where are my forecheckers? That's the first thing. Okay, found my forecheckers. I know how much time I have now. Where is my center? All right? So those are a couple of things you're looking for. Now, it's not just the first forechecker you have to look for, right? What you want to do is you want to get that first forechecker to chase you behind the net. So we do this drill, right, where we watch that first forechecker. We cheat depending on which way they're coming, and then once they commit, we step out to the front, right? We've done this drill a few times in practice. But you got to make sure that the second forechecker is not waiting in the slot for you, okay? So you got to find the first and the second forechecker, right? Because we want to know if we can take this center lane. This is the lane we want right here when we're set up behind the net, right? We want someone to chase us, and then we get to that center lane and out. The reason why you want the center lane, that way you can work both sides of the ice. If you just come up the boards here, you're only working one side of the ice, right? You can't make this pass over here, right? You take the center of the ice, you got options all over, options in front of you. So ideally what you want to do, right? You're set up behind the net. You get that, you check the second forward, maybe the second forward's over here, right? Maybe there's one here too. And then you get the first forward to chase you. You step out. You beat that forward, right? And then one of these two, they're going to see that you're taking the center of the ice. Their eyes are going to get big, and then they're going to pressure you, right? That's at the point you move the puck, right there. Once that second forward commits to playing you, you move the puck, right? Let's say you get your center curling, you hit them with a pass. Now, our first pass has beaten 2 forecheckers, right? Maybe even the third one, right? So you get that first one to commit, step out, and then you make the pass before the second forechecker gets to you. So this is what we want to do when it's not a change, but when we have time to set up in front of the net. Okay? Now, the next thing, you're coming back for the puck. Let's say you don't have time to set up, right? You've got 1 or 2 forecheckers right on you. You've got time to win the race to the puck. You've got time to probably get to the back of the net, but that's about it, right? Like, you don't have a ton of time. What I'd like us to do here, because the third person's probably waiting for you out here, right? We need to start reversing the puck, okay? Reversing the puck means we get the flow, right? They're flowing this way with you, right? We want the puck to go this way. Now, one of the things Adeline does a lot, she'll do her tight turn towards the boards, right? That's one solution, right? Whoop, tight turn towards the boards, right? Hopefully you can lose 1 or 2 of them, but that doesn't always work. So there's more options too, right? Here's one. You come around this way, there's sometimes you might have your wing back here, a hard ring the other way, right? That might be an option. And then the option that is my favorite is the reverse to your partner. Now, we need a lot of communication on this, right? Our goalie, right? You can be talking, pressure, right? Letting them know that someone's on them. But if we're going to reverse to a partner, we need the partner to call for it. And what a reverse to a partner is, this is our defenseman coming back and picking up the puck, right? They've got a forechecker right on them, right? And they're going to fall in behind the net. This is our D partner right here, right? So this is one of our D. This is the other D. They've got the puck. This D, what you want to do, you want to yell reverse. And so you yell reverse. This defenseman banks the puck off the boards here, back into this corner, right? This soft spot right here. Safe spot too. Like, nobody's going to score a goal from here if we do turn it over. And then this D comes in this way and picks up the puck and then moves it up the ice. Because remember, their forecheckers are all flowing this way because they think we're coming out this way, right? So they're flowing this way. We want to go the reverse against that flow. So we bank the puck off the boards into the corner in the soft spot. The defensive partner picks it up and starts wheeling, and then headmans the puck when they get pressured, or they just keep wheeling, right? So those are a few things that I want you to think about, right? First scenario, you got to change. You got a ton of time, right? We go quick ups right away, stretch passes on the opposite side of the ice from the boards. Second one, right? It's not a change, but you still have time. You set that up behind the net, find your forecheckers, find your forwards for your outlet passes, and then wait till one of them commits to chase you, and you beat them with your wheels, and then beat the second person with the pass. And then the third one is you don't have time to set it up. Forecheckers are on you. They're all flowing this way. We use either a hard rim or a reverse to our partner that they call. This is all much easier if our defensive partners are talking to each other and if our goalie is involved in calling these things out too.